We talk about metaphysics on this channel. So if you didn't know, now you know. There's your warning. So now let's begin.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sirius Inner Temple Spiritual Network. So, we're taking care of another video today. This is a very important topic here. We're going to be talking about what's going on in the world right now, in present day today, and what we need to know about what's going on in the world. As you can clearly see on the screen, you see that there's been a lot of killings going on involving African American people, or so-called quote-unquote peoples of color, and they're targeting Latinos and blacks, mainly blacks, but Latinos will be targeted as well because there's many of them that look like a so-called quote-unquote black person. This is a very serious time right now, and people don't realize what's going on. All of these killings, it is my understanding that is what is actually going on. And you're going to have to take the red pill for this, people. Okay? For all you blue pill simps that just want to not pay attention to what's going on, just leave the video alone and go somewhere else. Because we're dealing with the reality of it. Okay? I'm going to give you a second to just take the video off and go about your business. Because we're talking real stuff over here, real serious stuff over here, and I don't need foolish comments in the comment section and people just acting foolish. I need people to come here and really pay attention to what's going on. There are silicone-based masks that have been made to look like African American people. You could buy them for about $500 to $600. They even have different versions to where they even have sleeves that you could put your arms and hands through. I'm going to be showing you a couple of videos today concerning this. They are trying to destroy African American people's image, and they are also targeting Latino people as well, but mainly the ones that are of high carbon concentrate, the ones with wool-like hair, the ones that physically look a lot like African American people. Okay? And I myself am one of those, and I could easily be confused for a person of so-called quote-unquote black descent or something like that because of my complexion and whatnot. This is very dangerous, and what they're trying to do is that a lot of these quote-unquote what you would like to call your orcs, your humans, Caucasians, and possibly even Asians and other people, most likely Caucasian people, okay, let's be real, are putting on these face masks, and they're coloring around their eyelids and whatnot, and they're putting on hats and whatnot. I mean, look at these masks. They are so lifelike to the point that you can literally see the age marks, the indents, the curls in their hair, the structural pattern is almost identical. It's actually frightening how realistic these masks really are. And as you can see, you have that man over there trying to create a mask himself, as you can see on the left side of the screen. We're taking the red pill today, people. This is what the Biden administration is up to. Their goal is to make you guys look like the brand new racists in the country, so that way they can literally make laws against you. I'm here starting to hear talk about people wanting to put up these no blacks allowed signs up again in certain restaurants and certain places. I'm hearing talk that they want to do this now. What you think these 22 million immigrants is here for? They're here to take up whatever little resources you African American people have to live comfortably, so-called quote-unquote comfortably, in the United States. And because they're going to be in close proximity to y'all, it's going to give these white folks that are dressed like y'all the ammunition to go into your neighborhoods and start killing people over there. And they're going to look just like you. And then when they kill somebody that's not like you, and then they run off, and then you're walking around, they're gonna grab you, the person that didn't do it, while that white man who's dressed just like you and looks just like you with that mask gets away scot fucking clean. Get ready for this, people. You might want to get ready for this. Alright? Because this is no joke over here. See that African American woman one on the side, on the left hand side? Yeah, we even got ones that look like black women. You got all different types that look many different ways, Asian, white, and all that. But the one that's mainly being used by these individuals that are not like us is the ones that look what? Guess what? Obviously, quote unquote, African American. And as you can see, Biden's there on the side or whatnot. Let's deal with this. I got a video to show you guys.
I don't have any makeup on under my eyes right now, but I am wearing my contacts and have a nice shiny bald head.
Look at this. They've been constructing these for the main purpose of making you guys' image look like shit on TV and everywhere else, in the media and everywhere else. And you ignorant blacks running around in Atlanta and in other places are running around making a goddamn fool out of yourselves. World Star Hip Hop, you freaking foolish ass people uploading on World Star Hip Hop, making yourselves look like fucking animals. Y'all making yourselves look like shit. Okay? And then not on top of that, okay? Alright? You have certain situations where black people did fight with Asians. Like that one guy that was in the train station and was in that train cart that fought with that Asian dude because either he called him the so-called quote-unquote N-word, or he just wanted to rob him. That was a separate scenario. That was really a black person fighting with an Asian man. But that's different. What we're talking about is all of these random situations where blacks beating up on Asians and quote-unquote others. Mainly this Asian group. Mark my words, they're going to start trying this shit with the immigrants that are coming. So-called blacks beating up on these immigrants and stuff like this. And we're going to have, I'm talking about nationwide fucking like crazy ass situations where the police going to be acting up, black people going to be acting up, these immigrants going to be acting up because they're not going to want to take shit from nobody because they just got here and shit like that. And they're here. Yo, man, I'm telling you, this Biden administration, man, yo, I'm telling you, man, you guys don't understand. This is what they're behind. This is what's really behind all these black people beating up on these Asians. Here you go. Here you go.
The other things that are really new are these. As you can see, they really match the color of the mask very well. You can really get away with it. They look really great. They are pretty hard. As you can see, they almost go to the elbow.
So the other day, I was casually scrolling through Instagram when I stumbled on these realistic lifelike silicone masks. I thought, wow, these are pretty cool, until I saw some black ones. Now, of course, the black ones are pretty cool too, and lifelike. But when I Googled them and watched a few videos about them, I was shocked at how realistic these masks really were. I mean, the hair, the stubble, it's unreal. Or should I say, a bit too real. Now, of course, as an innocent product for movie sets or for Halloween costumes or whatnot, these are great. Except the price tag also reflects how lifelike they are. At anywhere between $500 to $2,000 up, they're not cheap at all.
$500 to $2,000, people. This is how much these things be costing. They're expensive, but I'm telling you, if you want to fuck over black people, oh, you'll buy it all right. Of course you will.
what's the problem? Well, there were a few cases of crimes being committed in blackface with just makeup on, and also a few with the perpetrators wearing these silicone masks. Yeah, here's where the problem starts. In 2018, a white man put on black makeup and robbed a casino in Las Vegas at gunpoint for over $23,000. The cashier told police that she didn't think he was black because his skin tone was off and blotchy. But the only reason he was caught was because an anonymous tipster told investigators that Cameron Kennedy had robbed the casino, and phone records placed Kennedy at the scene of the crime. But had Cameron Kennedy used a realistic silicone mask, maybe the cashier would have not been able to tell that he was wearing makeup, and he'd most likely have gotten away with it. It probably would have helped if he didn't open his mouth and tell people close to him that he robbed the casino. What an idiot. Of course, this is nothing new. In 2010, a Polish man named Konrad Jedorak bought a very realistic-looking black silicone mask, which he used to successfully rob 4 banks, a credit union.
This guy Konrad Jedorak, that's his name. He robbed. Wait, say this again, please. What madness is this? What?
In 2010, a Polish man named Konrad Jedorak bought a very realistic-looking black silicone mask, which he used to successfully rob 4 banks, a credit union, and a CVS pharmacy in Cincinnati, Ohio.
He robbed multiple banks, people, in blackface. Literal fucking blackface. Literally. Try to understand what I'm telling you, man. This is the time frame that we in. They're gonna do whatever it takes to make us look like shit. Y'all need to spread this shit. Alright, yo, I'm telling you, man. Yo, this video's going on Odyssey. All my videos on Serious Entertainment are going on Odyssey. Okay? And any videos that, you know, may be old, that I don't know. If I can't find those, you know, my man will send me email, you know, and with the content, and I'll put that up on Odyssey as well, because it is my content, you know, and I don't necessarily want anybody mirroring my content on YouTube, because I don't know exactly what they're gonna say, you know, about my content and stuff like that, and I will get them in trouble if I have to, because they're talking bad about me or saying whatever it is that they're saying. You know, I don't want nobody trying to discredit me or trying to, like, you know, come at me crazy with some type of bullshit. So, you know, I'm just letting people know, don't try to mirror my videos on your channel unless I gave you permission to do it. If I didn't give you permission to do it, do not try that, because you will be held in trouble with me, and I will get YouTube on you. I will file a complaint on you. Now, if I give you the permission to do it, that's different. Okay? But anyways, I'm going to be putting this up on Odyssey. The link will be in the description box below. And where the donations is at, and where my email is at and whatnot, it'll be there. And, you know, I got more videos coming and whatnot. But this is madness right here. You know. And I know some people have obviously downloaded my videos out of love for the content and stuff like that. And I get it. I understand why they did that. I totally get it. Alright, on to the video.
Police arrested an African-American man who'd been picked out of a photo lineup by several of the victims and identified by his own mother, who thought she recognized her son in a bank surveillance photo shown on TV. Wow. It turns out this actual black man just really looked like the match. Crazy, right? And identified by his own mother, who thought she recognized
his own mother believed that was her son, and it was a face mask. A black man's own mother thought that she saw her own son robbing a bank on the news, when it was really a guy wearing a face mask that looked just like him. This is insane.
Her son in a bank surveillance photo shown on TV. Wow. It turns out this actual black man just really looked like the match. Crazy, right? Luckily for the innocent black man, Konrad was arrested when his girlfriend called police after seeing reports of the robberies and finding 2 masks and money stained by dye. Even in the UK, jewelry robbers used silicone masks to steal over 40 million pounds, which is around $52 million. worth of jewelry. The same situation, except they went to a makeup artist to have the silicone masks made. The only reason they were caught was because the makeup artist happened to recognize their work when the CCTV footage was played on the news. Just imagine you're a criminal that wants to commit a robbery, a scam, or even murder, and get away with it. These masks will be perfect. You put on a real-life mask, which can fool most people from a distance, and definitely fool CCTV. As long as they were to leave no DNA at the scene, and the only incriminating evidence is CCTV footage or an eyewitness, the police wouldn't be looking for a white or Asian person, but a black person. And you know that it would not be difficult for the police to find a man or a woman that fits the description given by the eyewitnesses or even by the CCTV. Also, when a victim of crime sees someone that even looks remotely like the perpetrator presented to them by the police, they're gonna say, yes, that's them. It was definitely him, especially if it looks like the person they thought they saw. And for those of you thinking, well, that's fine because cops kill unarmed black men, so they'll get what they deserve. Well, these people wouldn't be using these masks to commit a crime and then keep the masks on while they leave the scene of the crime. No, that would be counterconducive to their entire purpose. They want to commit a crime disguised as a black person and then leave the scene of the crime and quickly take off the mask so they're no longer a target. Picture them running out of the bank and then getting in a getaway car, taking off the mask, and then dumping the car. They'll never be a target for the police because the police will be looking for a black person. As you can see from the footage, they also have sleeves and gloves that match the mask. And they also state that if they wear makeup underneath the mask to hide their actual complexion, then it's a perfect disguise. I also wanted to show you a picture taken at a Bernie Sanders rally. You'll notice a black man in a black hat. But something about him just doesn't quite look right. I don't know about you, but that to me looks like he might be wearing a mask and wearing a hat and glasses to hide something in particular. Now, a lot of times when non-black people are talking about crime within the black community, they call it black-on-black crime. But when a white person commits a crime against another white person, they simply call it crime. Now, I have a theory about that. I believe that the reason they call it black-on-black crime is to deflect from their own crime stats. If they call it black-on-black crime, it makes it seem much worse than it really is, and also takes away the spotlight from white people committing crime. Although the term black-on-black crime in itself is a misnomer, as really it should be called proximity crime. If you live in a predominantly black community, the chances are the majority of the criminals and the victims will be black. The same goes if you live in an all-white community. The criminals and the victims will be white. Proximity crimes is about committing crimes within the proximity of your own environment. But no one seems to call white people committing crimes against other white people white-on-white crime, even though white-on-white crime is clearly a huge issue. And sometimes people bring up crime stats and say, well, black people are only 13% of the U.S. population, and yet they commit over 50% of all murders. But what if these crimes that are being committed are not being committed by black people? I'm not a conspiracy theorist by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm also not a fool. I know that there is a disparity between arrest rates and conviction rates. I truly believe that there is a disparity between arrest rates and conviction rates. I truly believe that it is very plausible that there are groups going into black neighborhoods committing crimes in these silicone masks, and then poor innocent black men and women are being arrested because they fit the description, making it seem as if we commit more crimes than we actually do. So yes, this is very much a problem for the black community. I've added a few videos to the description about melanin injections and plastic surgery to change your phenotype so you can appear to be another race. You definitely want to check these videos out. This is something that we should all be aware of. Angel Ramirez Jordan.
New video review of something somewhat new and something very new. What I'm wearing right now is a dermal synthetics Derek mask, and it fits great, as you can see. I don't have any makeup on under my eyes right now, but I am wearing my contacts and have a nice shiny bald head. The other things that are really new are these. And this is a smaller version of the normal gloves from CFX, and they are able to skin match the color of the mask to the gloves. I've had SPFX gloves before, and while they fit pretty well, they were very poorly made. They ripped a lot, and they really didn't feel as great as these do. As you can see, they really match the color of the mask very well, and they don't really look that big, so you can really get away with it. Also had Wes give me a little bit of a arm tattoo on this one, and wearing a watch. One of the great things about this is the dexterity that the gloves provide. I was able to pick a coin up off the top of a desk, and I've also been able to lift off coin from the bottom of the floor. So these are perfect. They look really great. They are pretty hard. As you can see, they almost go to the elbow, and these are great stuff. I've been waiting to get a pair of gloves that were a little smaller than...
I bet you were, bro. I bet you were. Okay. Listen, people. We got a problem here. These people are using these silicone masks to create these situations, these murders, these beat downs, all these crazy situations that's going on, all this crime that's going on. It's people in face masks. Trust me, okay? Alright? This is what's really going on around here. This is what's really going on. And it is the Biden administration, your little Build Back Better, that is causing all this. These people that are creating all of this crime out here, a lot of you African American people are going to be blamed for a lot of this shit that these white people and all these other ones that are working with this administration are doing. All the crap that they're causing, all the shit that they're doing, this is what's going to happen. They're going to create scenarios and problems for you guys. This is why they built these. It makes all the sense in the world, people. This is what's going on. Alright? Alright? This is the real reason why they created these. If black people are not acting up enough, we're going to make it look and appear that that's what's going on. And as you can see, you've already had several white guys that ran around and put these masks on and created crimes. So it's not far-fetched at all to say that this is what's actually going on, because this is exactly what's going on. All right? And then the media and everybody's keeping it on hush-hush. And that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Yes, you'll have a few crimes with black people every once in a great while, just like everybody else on the planet. But the way that this thing is going on, I find it quite interesting that as soon as the Biden administration gets in office, now all of a sudden we're the face of racism. Now all of a sudden we're fighting with a bunch of people we never even really had beef with to begin with. Are you serious? We've supported Asians and all their all these martial arts movies. We wanted to fight just like that back in the 70s and 80s and shit like this. Your Bruce Lee, your Jet Li, your Jackie Chan. Come on, Rush Hour, that movie with that black dude and the Asian guy teaming up and all this other shit. Are you telling me we just automatically just having crazy ass beef with these people now? The Chinese food restaurants, black people eat Chinese food literally every single day in this country, literally. And you're telling me that all of a sudden we have the biggest beef with these people to where we're beating the shit out of them on fucking camera in broad daylight in these streets out here. You gotta be fucking kidding me, man. This is what's really going on. Alright? This is what's really going on. African American people and you Afro Latinos, you ones that look like, quote unquote, so-called black, whatever. You guys are targets, man. You guys are targets. I'm letting you know. Once these 22 million immigrants come in, they start, quote unquote, I don't know if you want to use the word gentrifying your neighborhoods or whatever, they coming in and doing whatever. Once they're in your neighborhoods, it's going to be non-stop with these so-called crimes that they're talking about. It's going to be non-stop. When a white man do the same thing a so-called black man did, oh, Asians don't have nothing to say about him, right? They're quiet about him, right? It's just crickets, right? Silence, complete silence. But when a black man does it automatically, oh, he's racist, oh, he's the devil, oh, he's everything but the son of God, right? This is the mentality, correct? You gotta be fucking kidding me, man. You have got to be fucking kidding me. This is what's going on. Okay, this is a short video because I had to make this video to let it be known, because some people asking me, so you know, if the Biden administration is behind this, how are they behind this? Can you give me some details? This is your details right here. This is what they've been doing, and they're not gonna stop, man. All right, I got other videos coming out soon. Like, comment, and subscribe. Is your boy Serious in the Temple? I'm out. Tell me what you guys think. Hit me up. Let me know what you guys think. What's going on with this? And I'm sure you guys are gonna see. And to be honest with you, I think I've already ran in contact with people wearing these masks. To be honest with you, I believe there was a time when I encountered someone who was acting very, very strange, and I believe that person. Now that I think about it, I believe that person was wearing one of these. And they're doing everything they possibly can to make us look terrible and blame us for some shit we didn't even do. Man, this is some twisted shit. Wow, man. Wow. This is what's going on. And man, the African American community, y'all ain't some shit now with this president that y'all got. Watch. You're gonna see. And then when they let Kamala Harris take over and she fucking plunges the country in fucking darkness and everything's completely fucked up, they're gonna blame a black woman for the destruction of the United States of America, man. Everything's about destroying the black, so-called quote-unquote black collective, man. Do you see this shit? This shit ain't no joke. What do you think I created this channel for? I'm here to give you the dark shit that they're not going to talk to you guys about. And believe me, I have not talked about everything on this channel. Believe me, I haven't. There's a reason why. Okay? You got people sending me death threats and all kind of shit. Alright? Because they don't like me. Okay? They don't. Believe me, they don't. You guys tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Hit me up. Tell me what you guys think. And be very aware that some of these black people that you may be beefing with out here, that you may be fighting with, because you know black people, they not getting along and this and that, it could very well be a person in disguise. Nowadays you don't know who the fuck is who now. Transhumanism, everything. You don't know if somebody's a boy or girl. You don't know if somebody's black, white, Asian, whatever. You don't know who the fuck is who, nothing. You're gonna have a robot walking down the street and they got silicone flesh on and you think it's a freaking real person now. This is where we at. This is where we at. So I don't understand why people are coming at me crazy when I'm talking about all these different topics and coming, oh, you're crazy. Oh, why are you talking about this? Oh, how do you do this? Well, why are you bringing this subject up? Oh, it's not that serious. Oh, let it go. This, that, this. I talk about this shit because it needs to be spoken about. Because if I don't say something, maybe the next man won't say anything. This is what's going on. I'm telling you. How the hell we're the face of racism all of a sudden? And when you look at this man's the policies that he wanted to be put into circulation by so-called Congress or whatever, everything that this man Biden wanted was literally going against you guys. And now he's up there. And you could tell his health is diminishing. He looks like he's decaying on fucking film as he's speaking. And you could tell that there's something kind of like wrong with him. His eyes are constantly twitching, like he's having some kind of brain aneurysm or something. Like he's having like, you know when a computer is like malfunctioning or something shit like that? It looks like this motherfucker's having a dysfunctional mental freaking breakdown or some shit like that. He's constantly forgetting what the hell he's talking about, and he's constantly with this, come on, man, you know? And he's just talking all kind of bullshit. He don't even know what he's talking about. He look like he's forgetting. This dude looks like he's suffering from fucking dementia or some shit like that. But this is who we gonna allow to run the country? Watch, I'm telling you, when this man drop due to illness, death, or whatever the hell it is, because that's what I'm thinking is gonna happen. Watch this woman take over. And she has put away a lot of so-called quote-unquote black men. This Kamala Harris woman, this fake-ass black woman who's really a, what is she, Dravidian? East Indian or some shit? Because that's not a carbon-dated woman right there. This woman has put away so many so-called quote-unquote black men. And a lot of these guys didn't even really do nothing. They was just smoking weed, and she gave them years and years and years. She practically could have gave them life. This is what's going on. Man, this is out of control, man. Like, and then of course you have black groups of so-called black people that are acting up. You've seen it with these spring breakers. You see how crazy they looking. That's the ignorance that was placed. That's the so-called quote-unquote ignorance that's been placed upon black people. That ignorance, that behavior. They want to act like savages, fucking animals, crazy people. No fucking sense upstairs. This is what the ghettos was for, the projects and stuff. Yeah, why do you think they call it a project? It's a project to find out how fucked up can we make these people become towards each other so they can tear each other down. That's why you have the soul food spots there, a bunch of liquor stores and nothing but clubs around there. Just for them to run around in ignorance, malnourished, just running around, all this liquor inside of them, doing all kind of drugs all over the black community, and these people selling drugs, doing all kind of shit. Come on, man. Like Biden says, come on, man. Right? Check my record. Right? Because it's all fun and games, right? Until somebody fucking winds up dead. This is serious in the temple, man. I'm letting y'all know. This is what the fuck is going on. Excuse my language. But this shit's pissing me off, man. Because so-called black people, a lot of you, you're making a fool out of yourself, running around out here, drinking all this damn liquor for spring break, and we're just acting like fucking idiots. Notice, Latinos, white people, Asians, everybody was there. But the main group that they focused on with those cameras and them damn lenses were so-called quote-unquote blacks. And I'm telling you, you guys look fucking horrible. And these black men trying to fight with each other. You at a celebration. What the fuck you fighting for, you dumbass niggas? And these black females, do you have no self-respect for yourself? Why the fuck you shaking your ass and all your ass juices flying all over the fucking place? Some of you are mothers of children, and you're shaking your ass. The whole fucking world's watching. What the fuck is wrong with you? You ain't got no fucking shame. You ain't got no fucking pride in your damn self. And these niggas are running around with their pants sagging off their ass. Like, it's 2021, my nigga. Y'all still doing that dumb shit? Ain't got no fucking sense upstairs, man. And this is why what's gonna happen is gonna end up happening. This whole fucking system's gonna fall. And you know what? So be it, man. Shit's fucking... Man, I'm getting... Man, this video's really... is pushing my fucking buttons, man. Grow some sense in your head. You a fucking target. You're a fucking target. This is what's going on out here. I'm gonna let this go because I was getting a little pissed off. Believe me, that's not me pissed off yet. Believe me, I start going freaking crazy when I'm really upset. Nah. I'm frustrated because you know what? This is gonna destroy a lot of black families, man. There's gonna be a lot of quote-unquote so-called black people crying, man. By the end of by the time of this year, summertime come, I'm telling you, there's gonna be a lot of motherfuckers getting fucked over with this shit. People that didn't even do nothing getting incarcerated. I wouldn't be surprised if they giving some of these motherfuckers life for some of the crazy shit that they doing. Trying to stab up these Asians and doing all this other shit. Man, I'm telling you, we look really bad, man. We look terrible, man. This is bad. I'm telling you, I'm going to have to put this up on Odyssey, man, because I don't even know if YouTube's going to even allow this. Real talk. Oh, man. Let me take a deep breath, man. All right. This is Serious Inner Temple, Spiritual Network, and I'm signing off. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you guys think. Hit me up. Let me know what's going on. This is something else. Wow. All right, guys. Serious out.